Beginning of this end step, if you gained or lost life this turn, look at the top 4 cards. This seems pretty great. I haven't seen the Dray Leader before. A good squirrel payoff. Taking the land is pretty nice. Yeah, I do want to try out this card at some point. There's a couple like pretty good uncommons here, but land is kind of a free roll. Probably pretty nice in grindy matchups. Theodore the Set's Treasure is very good. Oh wow, this pack is so much better than our first pack. The crab is pretty messed up. Is it better than the lynx? When it enters... This card does not seem amazing to me. Seems like more of a... like, it's fine in limited. It seems more like a constructed card, though. Yeah, it's a Fire Elemental. Yeah, I agree. Do you want the crab or the Banishing Light? White is a better color than blue. There's some like really good uncommons I'd take over them. You can also get 2 rares in a pack as well. Those play boosters. I think I want the crab. Crab's pretty great. 2 good blue cards. Oh, there's only 2 uncommons. That's true. That's true. I didn't think to check that. The Menta's like pretty good. It doesn't go with either of my first 2 picks though. It just takes Sonar Strike. Is that reasonable? Like Sonar Strike goes to my crab, okay. Bone Cache Overseer. Oh, this card seems pretty nice, but it also seems very far away from the cards I already have. Kinda works with Fountainport, I guess. It does feel like I'm meant to be drafting white. Warren or Carrot Cake? Sadly, Carrot Cake does not work with the crab. It does work with Fountainport a little bit. Oh, the Warren Guard would work with the Carrot Cake, but obviously we can't have both. Unfortunately. We kind of want to be maybe a more controlling deck at the moment anyway. Red-white would probably have worked out well if I had taken the mouse. I might still take the mouse, I don't know. Downdraft's good with the crab. Can just draft like a deck of 1,000,000 removal spells. Maybe that's bad though. Oh, if we're blue-white, we're gonna have a bunch of birds. That probably makes Dazzling Denial pretty dope. Yeah, that aspect of the format is a bit frustrating for shore shops. I've still been enjoying it, but I think it's a pretty good draft format. I do think the cards I like the best are the ones that are already pretty good, and then the creature types are a bonus. Angle Tumbler's been really impressive for me, but it doesn't really seem like it's going to be very good in this deck. Ooh, Mind Spiral. Now that is good with removal spells. Take this, I guess. Take the bell. Alright, so it's kind of a control deck, I guess. See how that works out. I don't really want either of these cards. Maybe I meant to take the Divination though, instead. Another creature you control with flying, target creature with lesser mana value. I mean, this seems sweet. Is it better than the Looter though? The Looter's so good. And it's so good in our deck too. It fuels the crab. I kind of want to take the Looter over the rare. I worry that that's wrong. But this card has felt pretty messed up. We don't even have that many 2-drops to get back with the Savior at the moment anyway. You like the Jackdaw? Yeah, the Jackdaw, it seems like a great card. I'm just aware we don't have many 2-drops to get back with it yet. And Looter's just been so messed up. This card is bad, right? We have some 2s we can cast. Oh, it's only as a sorcery. Yeah. That probably means it's bad. Oh, this pack stinks though. I guess I could take the Hunger. It's possible we end up blue-black, depending on what we get past. We're not attached to drafting white. The only color we're attached to is, at the moment, is blue. Was kind of like another reason to take the Looter, I guess. Provisioner, yeah. Provisioner's a good card. Another crab. Beautiful. Whenever you attack... Oh, this is the frog synergy card. I don't know why it has mice on its picture. It's clearly a frog card, right? What is this? This is a very silly card. Whenever one or more tokens draw a card. Oh my god, this card is ridiculous. Holy shit. Is it any good in our deck? We have the Carrot Cake. I worry that it's just bad in our deck is the problem. Maybe it... Yeah. It seems so broken though. Wheel the second Carrot Cake. I think we're meant to take it. We might not end up playing it. But if we can, we'll be very happy. All right, the Carrot Cake is great with the Caretaker's talent, but we also have a Waverider. 4 or less, so it does Downdraft. It does Sonar Strike. It only has 2 targets at the moment. I kind of want to take the Carrot Cake. I worry that this Caretaker's talent is about to derail me. I think I'm just meant to take the Waverider, unfortunately. Because we still don't... I'm still not 100% like committed to white. It's possible we end up blue-black even now. And I think the Waverider is just going to be good by the end of the draft. The thing. Well, this doesn't get Waveridered, otherwise I'd be pretty tempted. I think I just want the trainer, I guess. Interesting. None of these cards seem great. Yeah, us, indeed. Calamitous Tide, baby. Could take the Haven for splashing purposes. I guess the Hermit's probably fine though. Yeah, it's funny. I feel like we're just gonna end up like almost mono blue. Oh my god. I really don't want to take this Bellowing Crier. Maybe I'm meant to take Assassin. Alright, who knows where this is gonna end up. A crazy card. The Escort seems pretty good. It's not like the best card ever in our deck. We could take the Long Rivers Pool. Just as it's an instant or sorcery for our crab. Also take the Savor on the same basis. And just accept that we're blue-black. I don't want to take a blue card. I guess I'll take the Escort. There's another Banishing Light. There's another Head of the Homestead for our Caretaker's talent. Take the Banishing Light. I take the Head of the Homestead wheeled last pack, so The negotiation is really good for our crabs, though. I just feel like we're not going to get to make the talent work, but maybe I just need to believe. Jolly Gerbils. We don't have any gifts, right? I wish there was an easy way to check this. This is a gift. But yeah, we don't really have many gifts for the Jolly Gerbils. It might still be fine as like a 2-3. I kind of want this Dazzling Denial for our crabs though. Would I splash a Savor in this deck? I have like reasonable fixing, and it does enable my talent. I don't think any of the other cards are making the cut, so it's not like we have to play it. Or it's not like we're missing out on much by like speculating on it, rather. Oh my god, this is a token for talent, and it's also a spell for crab. It's also wildly off theme, and probably pretty bad in our deck though, outside of that. The rabbit is a token too. It's like a perfectly fine card. Sonar Strike. Oh yeah. Gained or lost life this time. Good splash for the Mentor, but the Sonar Strike just seems so good in my deck anyway. I'm gonna take it. Is it non-creatures or instants and sorceries? It's unfortunate. Otherwise I might take the Bell, but don't think I'm allowed to slash for a Ruthless Negotiation. That sounds deranged. None of these cards are making my deck, so I guess I will take the uncommon for my collection. Head of the Homestead? Wield, hell yeah. That's actually kind of huge. That is kind of huge. Alright, I don't know what this deck's gonna look like. I know we've got 2 crabs and we've got the stupid token talent, and we're gonna try and make both work somehow. Is the aim. Gonna look like fun. I hope so. I think we probably have to splash these black spells to make our deck work though, which is interesting. Kinda wanna cut this Bellowing Crier. I kinda wanna cut this Gerbils, but it is a 2-3. It is gonna be busted with Fountainport, that's true. The Squire seems pretty off theme. Oh my god, this is such a pain in the... There we go. There we go. We're kind of moving things around. The rabbit should go here. This is like probably a 6-drop some of the time, but... I guess we kind of want to cut medium creatures. Okay, does Gerbil do anything? It's good with Mind Spiral, kind of, except you're already casting a Mind Spiral, so you're already happy. It's good with Hunger, which I think we are going to splash. It's mostly a 2-3, though. It might get cut. The Thought Shucker is definitely getting cut. So it could be better than Jolly Gerbils, potentially. I don't know. I think I like these 2s. I think the Provisioner has to go. Shuck that guy. This is a 4-drop. 5. Insightful commentary. I guess we will probably be cutting a mana source of some description. Or maybe we're playing 18 mana sources, that's also possible. Yeah, I would really like to play all these spells. I might cut Psychic Whorl though. I know it helps with the Waverider, but I think if I cut this, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Waverider, which is kind of fine. It's like pretty close. Probably cutting a Hermit. At least one Hermit. Maybe both. Maybe both Hermits. Hey Espen, thank you for the 50 months of support. And yeah, we have an otter right here that I'm hoping to play, but we'll see. We will see how it works out for our otter friend. I kind of want to cut the Gerbils. It's like pretty tough to cut non-creatures in this deck. We only have 2 things that enable this. It is still a 2/3. But probably go. How many tokens? Okay, out of interest, we're not cutting the talent, but how many tokens do we have for the talent? This is the trainer is kind of a token. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Caretaker is 5. Savor is 6. And then we have Fountainport for like the Splinter Twin Wombo combo. Okay. I'm worried this card is just going to be stinky, but I really want to try it out. I'm going to cut Psychic Whorl, I guess, and not splash it. And hope that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is still good enough for the otter. We're pretty good at drawing cards. We're pretty good at finding the things to combo with the otter, so... The otters are making babies. Wait, which one does that? Oh, this does. This makes a baby otter. Oh, I'd not looked at the offspring token before. That's kind of adorable. It's kind of the most precious thing I've ever seen. How good's this duo? Obviously good with Homestead. It's not so good with Crab. Pretty good with Waverider. I might cut the duo. I don't know how it survived this long. It seems... it has some synergies. But it's expensive. Should have been seals in this set. Should have been seals in every set. TBH. We're only allowed to play 1 swamp. Then the question is, what does this make our mana look like? So currently we have 7, 8, 9 blue. We have 6, 7, 8 white. And 3 black, but then we also have a Bell. So Bell's kind of 4 black. I do not believe I am allowed to cut a land. And I believe I might have to replace an island with a plains. Maybe. No. No, I think this is fine. I definitely need 17 lands though, in addition to the Bell. Sorry, Gerbils. Your time has come. Alright, this deck seems pretty sketchy. It's an experiment. It's an experiment. See how it goes. Keep this. So I can put this on black just to be ready for my black spells. Or I can put it on blue for my crab. But we're ages away from crab, so... Hopefully we don't see 2 vipers and a rat legend. Indeed, indeed. That would be nice if we did not see that. Alright, we would like to draw land. We do have more mana than most decks usually have, but does not mean we are guaranteed to draw one, of course. This can kill my talent? Ugh. Maybe I just Banishing Light it. That feels like kind of a waste, but we have lots of removal in our deck, and I really don't want them killing my talent. See you, Sophia. There's the carrot cake. That's okay with me. That does not kill very fast. So, and we drew a land, which is phenomenal. So I just want to get down the talent this turn so that I can draw a card off my rabbit next turn. And I don't want to activate that mode. Alright, please don't kill my talent. Very much need it. I like that this crab's just chilling. He's just like, what's going on here then? We've successfully drawn our talent with like every token card in our entire deck. Oh, it's a very large friend. I'd love to Banishing Light it, but I'm pretty certain I need to draw a card to try and hit my land drops. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, so if I copy now, I won't get to draw a card, so I might want to save it for my Banishing Light turn. Right. I can go Banishing Light and draw a card of talent in the same turn, which is very nice. Alright, we take 4. There's a Warren Elder. I just want to head up the Homestead this time. And use my mana well. Means I'm not answering this 4/4. I can maybe just like double block the 4/4 if I want. I still get to draw a card, which is, you know, very nice. And the next time we have the crab, which is going to be a banger. Am I allowed to attack with my 3/2 actually instead of double blocking? I think I just want to play defensive. I have so much late game here that doing anything remotely aggressive seems wrong. Like, hitting them for damage just doesn't matter because I have Fountainport and talent and so many good cards in hand. I just want to survive. The longer the game goes, the better. I can double block. Obviously, they can blow this out, but both these cards have drawn cards and replaced themselves. It just doesn't matter if they do blow me out here. And I'm also just fine to trade off. Like, that's a pretty good trade, I think, considering how many cards I'm drawing. All right. I could get down my crab, I guess. I could also just draw cards. That's pretty good too. Yeah, we could turn our board into free freeze. My worry there is that my opponent could then kill the talent. And we'd be pretty far behind. Whereas this still just like pulls us so far ahead. And it doesn't have as much risk involved. Sure. Wow, we sure didn't want to cast that crab all game long. Oh my god, we drew the Looter. I really want to have open Dazzling Denial, but I want to get down the Looter first to dig for our land drops. I have so many regrets. It's fine, we have a Banishing Light. We can answer this. It's not actually going to do anything this game. Hopefully. Maybe. Discard the Carrot Cake. And I just want to hold open Counterspell this turn. Maybe that's bad. Maybe I should just banish this. I'm just worried about if they cast the uncommon disenchant creature. We're so far behind then. But using our 3 mana spell is pretty nice because then we can do 2 2-mana spells next turn if we hit a land drop. Oh my god. Alright. Yes, the Homestead is pretty good at blocking these. Yeah. I guess so. I kind of want to keep the land, but it's probably fine. I kind of just want to kill the Root Weaver and then have my counterspell open. Killing the Root Weaver makes it way more likely we get to counter their play for the turn. We take 2, acceptable. Please do not. 4 in yard, we draw a land for the Homestead, which is great. Attack puts us to 5 in yard. I really don't know what I meant to do anymore. Am I really discarding the Otter? The Otter's so good at the moment. I think it's either Waverider or Talent. But I don't know which. I don't know which. I'm so unsure. Alright. We don't have guarantees that we're going to draw into that many token cards necessarily, but... Oh my god, what a beating. That's so good. I almost considered killing this main phase. This is a disaster, honestly. Anyway, I am just going to do this. I get a card in my yard for my Looter, and then we get to tap out for this next turn. Hey, Sunfief. Good to see you. Jarvis with the raid. Hey there, Jarvis. Welcome to everyone joining us for some sweet Bloomburrow limited action. I've been enjoying this format a lot. We're not copying a token this turn because we want to draw a card next turn. So I guess I will hold the land in case I draw a tap land. Oh, Savor is so sick right now. Oh my god. To everyone joining us, we have a sweet Esper control deck. We have this Caretaker's Talent with a bunch of token cards, and we also have 2 crabs. So we're doing some nice stuff. Also, can we get a shout out for Jarvis, please? Because Jarvis is excellent. Well, the crab is 4 mana. Oh my god. They do have this, however, which stinks. I guess that makes the crab quite a bit worse. But hey. I'm gonna have to kill this recruit with my Savor in their turn. And then this lets me cast the crab. Also pump my creatures and just have like huge blockers. Obviously really bad if they draw enchantment removal, but if they don't, they kind of lose the game. I think things are close enough that I just want to take the powerful play. Especially when they're hellbent. One of your matches, love to hear it. Alright, so the rabbit can draw us a card. Three different Dual Commander decks. God, it's been forever since I played Dual Commander. I played a bunch back when they were doing Dual Commander challenges. That was ages ago, though. Alright, let's try and start ending this, I guess. Don't give them too much time. I could maybe be even more aggressive than this. This might be too passive. I'm probably meant to, like, send the free as well. I have would still have pretty good blockers back then, and I would have Savor open. It's weird, I kind of don't want to cast Savor. Because then they could make 2 4/4s and suddenly our attacks get a lot worse. Is Dual Commander just still exclusively partner decks? Back when I was playing it, the main decks were like Partners and Breya. I guess some people would play like Rofalos too, but... Was it Rofalos? I can't remember. There was an Elf Ball deck. You can only cast 1 partner now. Okay, that sounds like a big improvement. Partners were so horrendous. Just like the worst. They fixed it, thank goodness. Oh, Aragorn, that sounds sweet. Alright, killing a free is really good for us. Because it means that... Oh, Lena, thank you for that raid. Welcome to everyone joining us for some Bloomburrow drafts. We have a sweet Esper control deck going on right now. Shoutouts to Lena. Yeah, this format is sweet. I've been enjoying it. Still early days, but I have been enjoying it. Alright, let's get rid of this, and then we can downdraft the token. They're gonna get a couple counters here, but we're gonna get to draw a card off our Caretaker's talent, so... Format's definitely very cute, that's true. That's definitely the case. Alright, they make this a 5/5. Gonna make this downdraft really brutal. Yeah. I guess if this goes on top, they get to do some... They get to pump a thing. It's like, doesn't even matter. Oh, this is gonna target a mouse, and then it's gonna pump their... Oh my god. Let me see. That's funny. In which case... I might want to target this. And then just crab them. And untap and crab them again and swing for a billion. Yeah. Sounds good. God, this card is bananas. 4-patch recruit. Oh my god. Okay. The creatures are about to be very large. They're gonna get to draw a card off the host. I guess I just give them a counter. And then, like, I get to tap 4 creatures, so if they're not really careful, they're gonna die here. I guess they get to attack me for a bunch. I think this is fine. They have to be so careful or else they die. Cool. I think this means they die. We just have to have lethal on board with our crabs. I only have to block, well, this is 19. I only have to block one thing, right? I take 14. And then they die. They had a pretty sweet deck and a pretty sweet draw, but double crabs are gonna get there. We were able to answer their talent, which was pretty key. Yeah. Crab, 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 crab. Crabs were a lot better this game than the last one. Some good crab action. Alright, I didn't know if this deck was going to be good or not, but I guess we draw a broken rare 2 games in a row, and that's helping. Apparently our rare is good in this deck. Nice to know. This hand is pretty unexciting, but I guess I am legally obligated to keep. Probably just gonna cast our Vaporkin on turn 1. On turn 2. On turn 1, that would be so good. I wonder if 1 mana 2/1 flying human would be constructed playable card. I assume not. How high would the power have to be? Would a free one get there? Attacking or tapped creature. What if? Yeah, what if? I kind of just want to cast my use my mana. Is that bad? Stop them from enabling Thought Picker if they have that or whatever. Alright. Cast the bun. Remember when Wild Nakata was illegal? Crazy times. Crazy, crazy times. I do remember. Banui. The Banuis begin. This is definitely the fair draw from our deck. Casting critters and hoping it works out. Okay, they have said go. Interesting. My opponent has chosen to take 1 billion damage. Approximately. I don't think I want to counter this. I can just cast my Head of the Homestead, right? I'm amazed they didn't want to block with their Soothsayer this turn. When they're missing land drops. Oh boy. 1 free. Good draw. Yoink. Am I allowed to attack all? They would take 7. Let's do it. O-ring for the win. An exceptional draw. Get out of here with the Vren. 4 mana spells. Eh. Not right now. Alright, pretty trivial game. Opponent missing land drops was very helpful. Our deck was quite underpowered that game, but also sometimes you just curve out. Well, classic Fountainport. To be fair, the Fountainport would probably be a Plains. I think I'm gonna keep this. Probably shouldn't. Hey, hey. Who doubted? Who doubted? Who was a disbeliever? Hey, Gabby. Good to see ya. Bell OP. Ask not for who the Fountainport Bell rings. Card's like pretty good at killing people. No, they also have the broken card. Very rude. Alright, I know I'm discarding a Plains almost regardless of what I draw, so I'm just gonna go ahead and attack first. Yep. So I can crack Bell and then Trainer. I have free in yard. Crazy. See what we find. Ooh. I hope you have a nice time at it, Gabby. Yeah, like the Sonar Strike is pretty appealing. The Banishing Light would answer something permanently, but Sonar Strike ups the chance that I get to double spell and is also good for my crabs and is good for my looter. So I'm going to take Sonar Strike. Of the two. You can get this looter out of play in a timely fashion. All right. Thundertrap Trainer, it grabs a non-creature non-land. It's pretty nice in control decks. Obviously it bricks some amount of the time. You have to be okay with it occasionally being a 2-mana 1/2, but I've been happy with it. Mockingbird, oh no. They get another looter? Wait, what? I mean, that's also really scary, so I guess that makes sense. I guess either of these would have been terrifying for them to make another copy of. Oh boy. If I hit a thing I can cast off my looter, it's way better to double spell. But if I don't, then I obviously want to rabbit this turn. And get in for as much damage as possible. I'm not convinced I'm really racing them this game. I don't know. I should probably just use my mana efficiently, but I worry that I'm just letting them have loots is really bad. They're getting priority. I'm going to put the counters on the trainer in case they have unsummon. Okay. Well, If I'd known I was drawing that, obviously Sonar Strike plus Dazzling Denial would have been phenomenal. But hey, it is what it is. All right, going to 10. Life total's getting pretty dicey. They just got a swamp. Yep. Yep. I can't even attack, really. I guess I can, and I can just Sonar Strike this instead of the Looter. I guess that makes sense. I feel like losing the rabbit is pretty bad for me. Hey, no blocks. Cool. Waverider. Well, obviously I have to discard this, right? Maybe. They only have 9. Okay, hear me out. They only have 9 in the air. If I cast the Homestead and discard a Dazzling Denial, next turn I can Crab to tap 2 blockers. 6, 7, 8, 9. This is definitely the more deranged play. I think I kind of like it, though. It's bad into removal spells, which obviously they're a blue-black deck. But it's pretty good against blockers, probably. Might be suspect. Yeah, Denial's starting to feel a little blank. No, why? It's fine. We're probably dead there anyway. Like, the purpose of Denial would be that if we cast the Deal 4, it would let us double spell that turn, but... Okay, this seems fine. Fountainport Bell situations at touch walk. Oh, well, that solves everything. I get to just put this on white and go grab a swamp. Okay, not the scariest 2-drop. Let's just go ahead and grab a swamp and Psychic Whorl. I didn't realize I only had 1 swamp. I don't know if there's any mill effects in the format, but I guess putting this on black was like, and fetching planes was kind of better. Oh my god, that's so brutal. They get to draw a card, and I don't get to use my Banishing Light this turn. Very strong. Dazzling Denial is a nice draw. Means I'm at least doing something with my mana this turn. One would hope. Oh, it's annoying. The Oak Hollow Village might encourage them to only play a 2-drop this turn. Okay, thank goodness. Cash in my Dazzling Denial. I am going to go ahead and Oblivion Ring this Lurker. Just because the Lurker makes our Banishing Light not very good. Makes our Calamitous Tide not very good. And because I don't think I'm allowed to do nothing here. It's obviously awkward because it means if they have a disenchant, then that disenchant also draws them a card, but I think I am pretty obligated to do this. Oh my god. They have the scary card. Okay. I already answer that right now. They only have one card in the yard, so a while away from being truly threatening. We also have a lot of kill spells in our deck too. This Calamitous Tide's gonna be nice, I assume. Discarded the Duo, even though they have a Pawn Profit in play. Interesting. Oh, Downdraft is so good with this Waverider. Hell yeah. Alright, just gonna attack. I see. Well, I'm gonna do this anyway. Hopefully they can't answer it. Ugh. Pretty brutal. They're now at 4 in yard. They discard a fight spell? Their hand must be so good. Bouncing the Clement is like pretty garbage as well. I don't think I can really win this game. Gonna be honest. Bouncing the Clement feels so heinous because they're gonna get to draw another card off this Pawn Profit, but they're gonna kind of get to draw that card regardless. So I guess I should just slow them down a bit whilst I dig for answers. Okay, Banishing Light is a good draw. Alright, let's push them to 5 in yard. This is very spooky. They hit me to 8. They get to go Clement, bounce the Pond Profits. And if they float a mana... Oh, they're bouncing the bird so they can protect their Clement. Wow. That is messed up. Oh, what? They're not holding open the bird? They get to Banishing Light the Clement then. If I do this, I have to hit a land. It's like kind of risky. But also, I don't think I'm allowed to not do it. I think I have to, like, use my mana and just hope it works out. It is pretty scary, though. I'm just, like, far enough behind that I think I have to take the risk. Beautiful. Take this, Clement. Right, they do have 7 cards in hand, but we're battling. We're battling. This Pond Prophet has been putting in work with all their different synergies. Obviously, the Escort's pretty annoying. Oh my god. Okay. Second Clement, sure, of course. Why not? I think I'm officially dead. I think I'm officially dead. It looks familiar, it sure does. I have no idea how I ever beat the second Clement. Oh my god. That deck is sick. Kinda love it. Alright. I feel like this is a losing battle, but I'm gonna try and kill the Clement, I guess. They have to hold this open, and then we can like go kill and end step, untap, kill. That is crazy. Good luck in my drafts. Thank you, Doug. I do feel like this one's a losing battle, but we shall see. Yep, that's the Pawn Prophet. Why didn't they tap the Druid for mana? I'm so confused. So confused. Let me see. Well, guess I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. They get to cast their bird. You already have a positive impression of Bloomburrow. Bloomburrow is basically the cutest set ever. It's very good. Hey, Pixie. See if they flash in this bird. Yep. Here it comes. They can bounce the druid, I guess. I am definitely chump blocking. Oh, this is a sick token to copy with our talent. I didn't really consider that. You wish more magic sets did it? Same. Okay. Oh my god, they left 2 mana open. I'm gonna scream if they have another. Of those stupid birds. Anyway. No, why? I think I'm allowed to scoop now. Okay. What a brutal game. I don't think there are any axolotls, which is kind of surprising. You think there would be some. I mean, this hand slaps. It's so true. Deploy the looter. Alright, wait 1 turn before killing it. I need to be able to escort to, like, end the game on the spot. That's a carrot cake. Acceptable. Get in there, looter. Proud of you and everything you do. God, this mayhaps. Worried I'll end up regretting that. Please cast a removal spell. Please, please, please. Come on. Come on. Make my life easy. That was pretty good. I guess they're gonna take the Mind Spiral? Probably. They could also take the Rabbit pretty reasonably, though. Either of those are very good to take. Yeah, they take the Rabbit. Fair enough. Get into the team. Yeah, that loot. Yes, playing and cycling the bell helps with the looter, so I might as well. Go find our swamp. Oh! Are you ever meant to sack with the trigger on the stack so you draw a card first and have info on the extra card? That's so sick. I'd never even considered that. That's probably a thing you're meant to do like pretty often when you have the mana spare, right? And if you don't need the land immediately. It is so cool. I think in this specific scenario, it wouldn't have made a difference. Because obviously I want to draw a swamp. And I only had like one swamp to tutor for anyway. So if I draw the swamp, then I can't tutor for the swamp regardless. But there are scenarios where it does actually make a difference. Crazy. I guess I just take it and see what they play. The Thought Stalker is so rude. Okay. Sack this now because I could draw. Oh wow, I can't draw a Quench. What am I talking about? Alright, they play a Cleric. So I know I'm casting a Mind Spiral next turn and taking the turn off. I kind of just want to fire this off. I know the Cleric is a better creature on board, but I kind of just don't want to take the 2 damage and waste my mana when I have a lot of card advantage coming in my way as is. Probably want to discard planes because I have crabs in my deck. So the island is a bit more important. Alright, Quixote comes in and eats the Looter. Very rude. Need to draw a removal spell for that, but we can get the Looter back later. So, not the end of the world. Am I ever just meant to block here? I have so much long game coming with the Fountainport. I kind of want to. Is that crazy? Oh, the bird's really good with the Dazzling Denial. Okay, cool. I talked myself out of it. Successfully talked myself out of it. Play a carrot cake. Pretty good. Am I attacking for 2? Yeah. I get to counter their thing, untap, bounce Coyote and Cleric, I guess. And feel pretty good. Do I want to... I think I just want to block the 1/1 rather than chump blocking. They have 3 life ready anyway. Not like I'm dying that soon. Once I bounce the Coyote, they're kind of forced to replay it to get rid of the Looter before it starts drawing cards. Alright, I was pretty into just countering literally anything they put on the stack. So, definitely countering that. Kind of wasting my scry, but that's fine. Alright. Bounce your things. Just stall for time so Fountainport can take over. And yeah. Oh my gosh. That's so good. Okay. Goodbye, Looter. That sucks. I'm just gonna go ahead and Banishing Light that, right? I just want to keep myself alive whilst I draw cards. Question is, do I want to draw a card or make a token? Making a token uses my mana better. And then I can like maybe chump with the token anyway. Banishing Light. Oh my god. Very strong. I have another Dazzling Denial in my deck, right? I could just draw a card now and look for it. Might be bad. I think this is bad. I'm so unlikely to find it. And if I don't find it, I would really like to be able to chump block with this 1/1 next turn. So a pretty heinous draw. 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, we have 4 lands and 12 spells left. We're very likely to draw spells from now on. Fortunately, their hand is like packed with spells. We're already kind of dying to the stuff they just have on board. So, gonna be tricky. We do have some crabs. We have some crabs in the deck. Both of them, right? We also have the 2 free 2s that make 2 tokens, which are pretty good at buying time. Oh my god, they have a Marshstalker in that. Fuck. Oh my god. At least that means they're not playing the Coyote this turn, though. At least that means they're not playing the Coyote. Alright, let's sack a token. Draw a card. Banishing Light's a good draw. Okay. Gonna hit the 5/3, I guess. Kind of awkward hitting the 5/3 though, because that's the one I can actually block. But also, I kind of feel like I need my tokens to draw cards with, so. Alright, they get a 1/1. They leave a card on top. Cost something very expensive, please. God damn it. I'm so good against my Dazzling Denial. Yeah. Oh, the 5/3 would have come with a returning 4/1. Yeah, that's a good point, because it's a rat. Yeah. You're right, Callie. I definitely had to do that. I assume this means I'm dead, right? Yeah, that draw was pretty strong. I have been flooding out slightly. Oh, Savor actually saves me, right? Kill the free 2 and gain free life is actually good enough. Unfortunately, I cannot head of the Homestead. Wow, I could head of the Homestead and then Savor the Cleric. That sounds pretty bad. So I think I'm just meant to do this. It's kind of awkward. It means I do need to draw an answer for this Cleric. We have at least two answers. At least 4 answers in the deck to the Cleric. There's like 33% of our deck answers the Cleric. At the very least, I can think of. I have to Dazzling Denial this, right? Otherwise they pump their team when I die. Barely clinging on. Alright, I go to 5, I guess. Ding, ding, ding. Do I actually have enough mana for both, though? I'm 1 short. So I probably actually have to savor this, huh? I guess so. I guess that is how we don't die. Oh wait, no, they can kill me now. They can Banishing Ring the Waverider with their creature. With the Coyote. So I guess I was just dead regardless. That also works. Yeah, I'm dead. I gain 3, and then I take 4. GG's. We're kind of swimming uphill. We won like crazy far from stabilizing. Just flooded a little bit too much in the mid game.